Streaming live on WITRadio.org from High Tech High School in Northbury, New Jersey, it's the Freshman Radio Hud Show. I'm your announcer, Kit Kat, and now your host, Shirley Curley.
Good morning. I'm your host, Shirley Curley, and with me today is Olivia, Israel, and Kit Kat. Behind the glass is Dee, AJ, and Kalani. Today's topic is the Holocaust. So, what does everyone have to say about?
Well, yesterday was the 70th anniversary of Auschwitz being liberated from Germany, so, I mean, woohoo, it's been a while.
Yeah, obviously.
Well, I mean, the people that were in Auschwitz, I mean, now most of them are grandparents. Hopefully they're grandparents. And they have kids, and their kids have kids.
And then, they're living a happy life.
Yeah, away from Germany.
Yes.
Far away.
Far away from Germany. I mean, a lot happened with the Holocaust, like with Hitler and the Germans and the Jews, and almost like his dictatorship over them, and how he felt that the Jews were at fault for all the bad things happening in Germany. So I remember I went to this Jewish museum for a field trip once to New York, and it was really nice because you got to see the side of the Jewish and how they were affected by all of it, and how sad it really was. And they showed pictures.
Guys, this is Mr. P. I'm just kind of barging in right here, but let's just give a little background to this, the Holocaust. I know it's a long time ago. I know we're looking at almost 70 years here, but there's not many survivors. There are maybe a few thousand left, but you remember there's over 6 million of them died in these concentration camps in Germany and Poland, and a lot of countries are telling us it never really happened. So shows like this and pictures and videos are all important because, especially for your generation who have really no connection with it, this has to be perpetuated because we never want this to be repeated again. Okay, so it's one of our horrific events of all time in human history, and it just never should be repeated ever. So that's my 2 cents.
Yeah, it's absolutely devastating what happened during the Holocaust.
Mm-hmm.
My heart goes out to everyone. Thousands of people died, including children.
Millions.
Oh my God. Yeah,
6 million.
That's
not
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
And just because they were Jewish.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know.
No, because of Hitler.
And Hitler and his cronies
Nazi army
used the Jews as a scapegoat so that they could blame all the troubles that were in Germany at that time on the Jews. Remember, there was a Great Depression, and after World War I, Germany was left almost desolate, helpless. There was just not that many, there's not much money, people were living in poverty, so they had to use somebody or something to unite the people, and unfortunately it was the Jewish people. And those that got out, saw the writing on the wall, got out early, their lives were saved. But those of them who stayed in Germany or Poland, unfortunately, I would say 90% of them met their death in concentration camps.
Yeah. Oh, look at the picture. It's so sad to think that they had kids there too.
Yeah.
Not just adults, that they put children in the gas chambers too.
Yeah, their children were left behind with no parents, nothing.
Mm-hmm. And they would take them too.
Yeah.
After they put them in the ghettos. Yeah. And that must have been terrible because they were so cramped and they didn't have clean clean living quarters.
Yeah, the sanitation was terrible.
Yeah, absolutely.
Horrific, yeah. And they even had concentration camps in Italy. I think the film was called Beautiful Life.
Yeah.
And
It's really good.
he won an Academy Award. I forget the name of the actor, but Jewish people Italian Jews were put in these concentration camps, and they were unsanitary. They were stifling hot. It's unimaginable. I don't know how people survived it, but some did.
Yeah, that movie was really sad because the kid at the end, he was under the dad died.
Right, the dad died.
Yeah. And the whole time, the dad made it seem as if it was a game.
Right.
So the kid never found out, and I thought it was like really sad.
Yeah, the kid never found out really what happened to his
I
dad.
saw that one too.
Yeah,
Oh
and
my
he
But,
kept making it a
goodness.
game, like hide in the bed.
He made it a game.
And he made him hide in the safe.
Right.
And then they ended up taking him out. And then like the soldiers came. Yeah.
The
Wasn't
movie that
he
I liked
reunited
about
with
the
his mom?
Holocaust.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
watched. Oh, I was so
It
sad.
was very sad.
Yeah.
To think that could like that happened a lot. Like people, some people would survive. After Auschwitz was liberated, do you know how many people like were able
To get out?
to get out? Like how many like were
No,
left?
here, hold on.
It won seven
See?
Academy Award nominations, and it won the
Oh,
best
such a
foreign
good
film,
movie.
language film, and I think he won the best actor. It's for somebody that lived through it, and there are still some survivors. We actually had somebody here called Eva Brown. She was here about a few years ago. She did a play based on her book. I met her. A lot of us did here. She was good friends with Anne Frank. Oh, you should all know Anne Frank
course.
because she
Yeah.
wrote
The diary.
a diary of Anne Frank when she was 14, and she knew her very well, and
Oh, yeah, the story.
so we really still have a connection with that.
Did you guys ever read that book? The
Yes,
Diary of Anne
the
Frank?
play. I read the play
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, I only
Yeah.
read the diary.
The
Yeah.
play.
Did you guys see the movie though? Not the
Yes,
movie
yeah.
of Anne Frank. The boy in the striped pajamas.
Oh
my
my
God.
god!
Yeah.
I saw that
I
one.
hate that movie because
Why?
at the end, no one like.
The
It's so
end-
sad to think that the kid, like that little what was his name? Do you remember his name?
The German boy.
The German boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like they would just sit out there. You would just sit with the little Jew, and like they wanted to like play together so badly that he would go inside the camp,
Yeah,
And
and
they
wear the
both-
thing.
and then they both like were
Died.
put in the.
I was
concentration
sad when he ended
Yeah.
up dying because he was like so innocent. Oh my god. I don't like watching movies like that because they get me all sad.
And
was-
it's like all based on a real event that happened, and that makes it even worse.
It was like sad and sweet. Like their innocent minds didn't understand what was happening. They just wanted to play. Like
Yeah. It's horrible to think like that Hitler actually did that.
That he had enough power to make enough people believe that was okay, that the Jews were actually at fault for all the
Exactly.
problems.
It's absolutely terrible. You know what I heard? I heard that he had syphilis.
Yeah, yeah. Wait, what? Israel know what that is?
Syphilis
Yeah,
is like an STD.
yeah, it's an STD.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and
I
he was
think
like at the last stage, so it like creates
Yeah,
insanity.
it's insanity. Yeah,
Yeah,
the last
so that-
stage of it is insanity.
And then he ended up killing himself.
And his dog.
What?
Yeah. He ended up killing him and his dog.
Oh my goodness.
So
Oh,
they could
poor
be
dog.
together.
it's terrible.
He hated art.
What? Why?
Because like before he was like a dictator and he like became all powerful and like
He was just.
he was like poor and didn't have like money, so he became like an artist, and I guess that's why he hates art, because it reminds him of like his past, like his terrible past. So he hated artists.
I still can't believe that this happened. Hopefully, like history does not repeat itself.
and this never happens
Yeah.
again. Like the mass genocide.
Exactly. Well, thank you for watching, and thanks to our panel. I'm Shirley Curley, and this is the Freshman Radiohead Show on witradio.org.
Thanks for watching the Freshman Radioheads. Tune in to Wit Radio's YouTube page for more shows. Have a good day.